Okay. During Module 1, we learned about arrays. An array is an arrangement of objects in equal rows. And you have an activity called City Skyline Arrays. So the purpose of the activity is to practice your multiplication skills using arrays. And all you'll need is this paper, which you have, and the graph paper on the back. Might be best to pull them apart. So there are directions down at the bottom. So first one says draw vertical rectangles of various sizes. So I'm going to start. It might be best to outline in pencil. So I'm going to do this first rectangle. There's my first rectangle. And then if I go back to the directions, it says fill in some of the individual squares inside the buildings to make windows. So I'm going to lightly color in my boxed area. Making sure to stay within the rectangle. Doing my best work. I like to start out by outlining the edges first so I don't go outside of the box. Should come out something like this. And then I'm going to take a green colored pencil and I'm going to make windows within that boxed rectangle. So as you can see, I'm skipping one box in between each window. Again, outlining first, making sure that I'm doing my best work. Again, I skipped a column. So that way the rectangle looks like an actual building. And there is my first finished building. So it says color the skyscrapers. That's what I just did. Another name for a tall building is a skyscraper. And then it says write the multiplication facts shown inside each building. So I'm going to write each of my multiplication facts right underneath the building. So I'm going to be counting the rows of windows. 1, 2, 3. So the number of rows of windows is 3. The size of the rows of windows is 2. So 3, right, my first factor is always the number of rows, times 2, because that is the size of the group of windows, equals 6. Now, when I go back to the directions, it says draw vertical rectangles of various sizes, meaning not every rectangle you draw is going to be the exact same size. So for my next one, So as you can see from my next one, I boxed in a rectangle that is a little bit larger than the first one I drew. Maybe my next one will be smaller than this one and this one. Right? And you can get creative with them too. Right? You might want to put a little needle at the top. You guys are creative, so I'm sure I'm going to see some great city skylines. All right, 3PA, have fun.